Hi and welcome to SureGuard. I'm Samuel, and I'd like to introduce you to the future of laboratory services in long-term care. As we age, life gets harder, and eventually, we start to lose our independence. Whether you're a family member that is caring for a loved one, or you work in assisted living, home care, or skilled nursing, we are all trying to help our elders maintain their dignity and protect them from their vulnerabilities. That might sound simple at first, but it is a tremendous responsibility. We have to help them manage their medications, protect them from infections like UTIs, pneumonia, skin infections, and GI infections, and to keep them safe from deadly viruses like influenza and COVID-19. And we must be vigilant to prevent slips and falls. Now let's take a look at some statistics to help put things into perspective. The American Society of Consultant Pharmacists states that people aged 65 to 69 take an average of 15 prescriptions a year, and those aged 80 to 84 take 18 prescriptions a year, not including other vitamins and over-the-counter drugs. Therefore, knowing that correct medication is being taken in the correct doses becomes very important at limiting exposure to many negative aspects. For COVID, age remains the strongest risk factor for severe COVID-19 outcomes. Residents in nursing homes account for 1% of the U.S. population, but have accounted for 35% of COVID-19 deaths in the U.S. For UTIs, for women over the age of 65, the incidence rate of UTIs is over 10% and increases to almost 30% in women over 85. These statistics don't take into account the rate of UTI misdiagnosis in hospitalized older adults, which may be as high as 40%. UTIs are the second most frequent infection in long-term care facilities, second only to respiratory infection, and are the most common cause of hospitalization for bacterial infection. 40% of slips and falls can be attributed to UTIs among older adults. Falls are the leading cause of both fatal and non-fatal injuries. Quickly identifying the cause of a UTI is critical to prescribing the correct antibiotic and treating the infection. Influenza. 90% of influenza deaths are in the 65-plus age group. 70% of influenza hospitalizations are in this age group as well. The mortality rate of influenza doubles over the age of 65 to over 22%. You might be wondering, how do we protect someone who is so vulnerable? The key is proactive and preventative care, and this is where SureGuard steps in. 70% of medical decisions depend on laboratory results. The unfortunate truth is that the standard practice in the long-term care industry is to be reactive in nature. This means waiting until something bad happens, such as a sudden cognitive change or a potentially life-altering slip and fall, to then determine the cause of that event, using laboratory testing from a local lab that uses old technology to get results in days, not hours. At SureGuard, we believe that this is the wrong mindset, and we are here to change that. SureGuard partners directly with long-term care facilities and institutes programs with the goal of being proactive in the care of residents, reducing operational strain on the facility, and perhaps most importantly, giving greater visibility to the families, doctors, and facility staff into the health and well-being of our loved ones. We refer to this as the SureGuard Shield, and all of our partner facilities proudly display their shield for all to see. Here's how we accomplish our goal. SureGuard leverages a vast partner network of top laboratories across the U.S. to provide an incredibly expansive list of diagnostic testing and lightning-fast results. When SureGuard partners with a long-term care facility, the first program that we implement is our High Acuity Wellness Program. This comes at no cost to the facility and immediately flips the script on the reactive nature of the industry. First, we work with the facility to understand the unique challenges and vulnerabilities within the population. Then each month, one of our certified medical assistants or phlebotomists will meet with residents to screen for UTIs, respiratory issues, skin infections, and GI infections, using a questionnaire that was carefully created under the guidance of medical professionals to identify symptoms and determine if there is medical necessity to run a lab test. If there is, we will proactively collect the sample along with a patented EZ drop medication test. Within 24 hours, we will have the results and will generate a wellness report for the facility, family, and doctor that shows everything we screened for, any test results, and a report that provides confirmation of the medications in the resident's system. The goal is to ensure proper medication adherence and to determine risk factors for infection if there are no symptoms. After implementing our high acuity wellness program, we work closely with the facility to provide ongoing diagnostic consulting and will help you take advantage of the vast array of laboratory testing available within our network. We can support all laboratory testing needs and have an array of programs that we can offer, such as admission screening, COVID-19 testing and management, vaccination management, phlebotomy services, stat testing, and more. This is the future of lab services. This is proactive care. This is SureGuard. Thank you for joining me, and may you and your loved ones stay safe and healthy. If you are interested in learning more, you can visit our website at www.sureguard.us, or you may call us at 866-280-1543.